How much is one in regular agenda?
Under there?
Hello everybody, I'd like to call the Wednesday, June 3rd Town Board meeting to order. Councilman Seletsky, because there isn't a pledge.
I believe
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That was very good.
I think that happens, I believe
All right, so to start, we have a public hearing. I guess, I reading the notice? Yes, okay. Nope.
Brendan just wants to say something real quick.
Oh.
Just so everybody knows, there's been an ongoing issue over the last week in the town with the internet. So a couple times we've had people call the police station and no one's answering the phone. So that's impossible. There's someone here 24 hours a day. We had Spectrum here yesterday and it wound up that in the attic, they called an attic critter, no one on the wire, and every time the wind blew and moved the wire, the phones would go out. So it's fixed for the police department. We also put a backup cell phone in that the internet will roll over to now, God forbid this happens again. But for some reason today, Spectrum showed up, unbeknownst to the guys working, and was working on the poles outside, and no one ever called them, so now we have no internet in the entire town. So I don't know, hopefully that'll be rectified shortly.
So we cannot have Zoom tonight,
Right.
but the video will be posted tomorrow because Mike's camera still records.
Alright.
Ours does.
Okay. Notice of a public hearing is hereby given that the town board of the town of Fallsburg will conduct a public hearing on Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026, 6 p.m. Or as soon thereafter as a hearing may be convened at the town hall meeting room, 19 Railroad Plaza, South Fallsburg, New York, at which time all persons will be interested to be heard relative to the Town of Fallsburg Local Law Number 2 of 2026, local law extending the term of town supervisor, repealing Local Law Number 5 of 2015, Town of Fallsburg Code, Article 4, Section 48-8 through 48-12, local law extending the term of town supervisor, replacing with local law extending the term of town supervisor, and providing for effectiveness upon approval at the November 3rd, 2026 election. The proposed law seeks to extend the term of office of the town supervisor from 2 to 4 years. Copies of the local law described above are on file of the office of town clerk of the town of Fallsburg, where the same are available to public inspection during regular office hours. Please take notice that all interested persons will be given an opportunity to be heard on said proposed local law at the public hearing. So, I guess, can I get a motion to open the public
Motion to open the public hearing?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The hearing is open.
I don't have anybody signed up for, James, you're not for public hearing, correct?
Anybody like to speak on the public hearing?
Can I say something? I just want to reiterate, elections are good, it's part of our democracy. We should be having more of them, not less of them. And, it's a means of accountability for public officials. So, I'm against going from 2 years to 4 years.
Motion.
Motion to close?
Second.
Oh,
Okay.
Mary.
Sure.
No, just as long as they can hear you.
I just want to say that I think, I feel like there's so much time spent on campaigning, being, having to think that way, because of course one has to think that way if you only have 2 years. And I also think that there's not a thread of constancy. So personally, I've been through 3 people since I've been working in the local government, coming to the hearings, and I think that it would be very good to actually have a steady voice for 4 years, because running our town is like a business, And every time you have a new person, it takes 8 months to get them on board, and then they've got, what, a year before they have to go through the whole thing again. So personally, I am behind it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I just want to mention, I have to agree with Mary, have a lot of other reasons I stated at the last meeting, but most important, the people will decide. I saw in Liberty, they had a term limit, and their board wouldn't even put it to a vote of the people. And I think it's important that people get a chance to vote on that.
Yes, motion closed. We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Seats up front.
So, the supervisor's report. So, real quick before we get into the important part of the supervisor report, or the exciting part, just a couple notes. So, the town, as we discussed last week, we're now accepting letters of interest for a roundtable. It's going to be a 10-person board. It's going to meet once a month, and it's going to be a group of local people that are made up to discuss local issues. It's a way that I thought would create more communication with our board. The boat rentals are now open this Friday at Morningside. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday until the end of June, and the Morningside Cafe is open 7 days a week. We also have National Trails Day on Saturday. We're meeting at 9 a.m. for a trail cleaning event up at 144 Pleasant Valley Road, and we're also starting to replace the Hometown Hero banners. We had some that were damaged, and if anybody has a family member, a veteran that they want to honor, we are going to be putting up new banners. So please call the town hall for that. With that, it's exciting to have a centennial tribute honoring the life of Bathsheba Beth Young, who was born in 1925, and she's celebrating 100 markable years. The early years in Journey North, Bathsheba Beth Young was born in Claremont, Virginia in 1925. In 1938, she journeyed to Sullivan County with her parents, Reverend Grant Nee and Maggie Smith, beginning a lifelong connection to the Catskills. In her youth, she spent time between Harlem during the school year and Catskills in the summers, shaping a rich and vibrant upbringing. South Fallsburg became home in 1948 when the Smith family settled in year-round in South Fallsburg, expanding their Laurel Avenue home to include summer worker rentals, a barber shop, a hand laundry. Beth worked alongside her parents, helping the family enterprises flourish. In 1953, Beth married Frank Young, remaining in South Fallsburg to raise their 6 children, all graduates of Fallsburg Central High School. In 1978, she was honored as the Parent of the Year for her children's academic excellence and musical achievements. Her service to the community include a volunteer with the Fallsburg Ambulance Squad, supporter of the Sullivan County chapter of Ashala. She's an alto singer in the community choir for Black History Month, Sunday school teacher, worship leader, and trustee at the First Church of God, and a career of steady service. Beth worked as a kitchen assistant at Crystal Run in South Fallsburg until she retired in 1997, and her dedication was recognized with an appreciation award in 1993. And the town just wanted to honor this incredible woman and incredible life. And Amanda, would you like to present the cake? Please stand up. The key to the city.
Come on up. Who will be accepting the key? Everyone,
I'm the closest, so.
thank you. Is a key. Congratulations. We're so happy. It's so good
Hey, get in the picture.
to celebrate an honor like this.
Oh.
sorry.
This is amazing. Can we have the whole family come up for her, please? Hold on for the councilman. Congratulations. You're welcome. Now she deserves it.
Oh, yeah.
All, the whole family, please.
Cousin,
Everyone. Absolutely.
I'm gonna try. I don't know.
Can you get everybody in?
Maybe if we go 3 rows. Somebody lay across.
You're welcome.
I gotta go back farther.
She's gonna go in the back.
thank you so much, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you.
Everybody say cheese.
Cheese.
Okay.
Thank I promise you. Thank you. Is this right? Is this no? Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Charlie.
Here, take some more. Stop it.
This was the only part of the meeting that was okay, you're next. Okay, you got as many minutes as you want.
No, you know I keep him on the time. He'll go on forever.
You're right. Just so many good things. Celebrate the treatment.
Thank you. Thank you.
What year did you graduate from? 80. Yeah. You're right, right in between me and myself. I was 89 when I Congratulations.
Congratulations. You too. Okay.
Okay, before citizens' comments, we're going to turn the floor over to our police chief, Brendan Pavesi.
So tonight we're going to recognize 4 of Fallsburg's finest whose actions reflect the highest standards of our profession. Combination bars are awarded in recognition of outstanding service, dedication, and commitment to the safety of our community. Through professionalism, integrity, and a steadfast sense of duty, these officers have distinguished themselves and brought credit to this department. Some awards are going to be given long after the acts of service made a difference in our community, but it's never too late to say thank you. On behalf of the entire agency, and as a town of Fallsburg resident, thank you for your service and congratulations on this well-deserved honor. The first officer we're going to recognize is Sergeant Denise Benjamin. When this incident occurred, it was Officer Benjamin. I'm just going to read real quick what this award entails. The day of the incident was July 17th, 2022. Sergeant Christopher Pratty and Officer Denise Benjamin responded to a 911 call reporting a structure fire on Main Street in South Fallsburg, which is the corner building here. Upon arrival, they observed flames actively shooting from a cellular store that was attached to a restaurant and multiple residential apartments above. Recognizing the immediate danger to the occupants, both officers acted without hesitation and began evacuating residents from the building. With smoke rapidly filling the apartment hallways and conditions deteriorating, they guided 18 occupants to safety, ensuring that no lives were lost. Their swift response, courage, and decisive action in the face of dangerous and evolving emergency directly resulted in the preservation of multiple lives. For their alert and courageous actions in saving human life, now Sergeant Benjamin is going to be awarded the Life-Saving Award for her youth.
My biggest fan.
Okay, moving on to the next officers. That's who we're trying to throw on this one. Officer Gonzalez and Garofalo. You could just come up to the front. So these two officers on May 25th of 2024 responded to and assisted in the investigation of a double stabbing that occurred in the hamlet of Woodburn. The investigation, which spanned approximately 18 hours, required sustained focus, coordination, and professionalism. Through their collective efforts, 2 suspects were identified, treated for injuries, and subsequently charged with felony assault and criminal possession of a weapon. Their dedication and commitment to duty during Memorial Day weekend ensured that a serious violent crime was thoroughly investigated and those responsible were brought to justice. Their professionalism, teamwork, and steadfast service demonstrated by these members reflect credit upon themselves and the Fallsburg Police Department. For their credible actions in the line of duty, the above listed members are hereby awarded the Honorable Service Award. Everybody doesn't know
And
Martin.
Brendan, our Gonzalez is...
Martin's retiring on June 19th.
Need a job?
Martin, stay.
Stay.
Okay. December 25th, Christmas Day, 2024. Officer Gonzalez was dispatched by Sullivan County 911 to intercept a vehicle on State Route 42 in Woodburn regarding a male subject experiencing a severe medical emergency. Within minutes, the officers located the vehicle in a parking lot of the Immaculate Conception Church in Woodburn. Upon assessment, Officer Gonzalez determined the male subject was suffering from a serious allergic reaction and that his airway was closing. Recognizing that the situation was critical and that every second was vital, Officer Gonzalez made the immediate decision to place the subject into the patrol car and expedite transport to meet an advanced life support ambulance. The swift judgment, decisive action, and refusal to delay care directly contributed to the preservation of the individual's life. The subject was subsequently transported to Garnet Health in Harris, where he was treated and made a full recovery. The alert actions, professionalism, and commitment to duty demonstrated by Officer Gonzalez reflect great credit upon himself and the Fallsburg Police Department. The conduct exemplifies the highest standards of service and dedication to the community. For your actions and unwavering commitment to protecting the lives of others, Officer Gonzalez, you are hereby awarded the Life-Saving Award. Congratulations. Officer Garofalo? Forget me, sorry. So this award is called the Meritorious Service Award. Officer Garofalo is receiving 2 tonight. June 8th, 2024. There were multiple individuals at this call. We're just going to recognize them one at a time here at the board meetings, okay? Members of the Fallsburg Police Department responded to a report of a suicidal male located in a vehicle in Woodburn. Upon arrival, officers were confronted with a highly emotional and volatile situation involving a distraught and combative family member. Recognizing the seriousness of the circumstances, officers immediately established a command post and initiated crisis response procedures. They coordinated cellular communication efforts and deployed additional resources, including a drone unit, a canine unit, to locate the endangered individual. For nearly 4 hours, these officers worked diligently under the adverse and emotionally charged conditions to locate the subject. Through coordinated teamwork, persistence, and sound judgment, the male subject was located 2 miles from where it originally occurred and was taken into custody safely. He was transported for medical and psychological evaluation, preventing what could have resulted in a tragic loss of life. The professionalism, compassion, and operational coordination demonstrated by these members reflect great credit upon themselves and the police department. Their actions directly contributed to the preservation of life and exemplify the highest standards of law enforcement service. For the highly unusual accomplishment under adverse conditions and for preventing the likely death of a member of the community, the above listed officer is hereby awarded the Meritorious Service Award.
You don't think they look smart with their glasses?
No.
You're taking-
No, it makes me look like I'm getting, I get one more, Colin. So Colin, that bar has a 2 in it, you see it? So you get the bar because you're getting 2 in the same award, they put number 2 in it for you, okay? August 10th, 2025, Officer Garofalo responded to a 911 call reporting a male subject armed with a machete who was directly racially motivated threats towards members of the Jewish community in the town of Fallsburg. Upon arrival, the suspect fled in the vehicle, initiating a dangerous car pursuit that spanned multiple jurisdictions. During the pursuit, the suspect committed numerous vehicle and traffic violations, narrowly missed pedestrians, sideswiped another vehicle, and drove into oncoming traffic, creating immediate and grave threat to the public. Recognizing the escalating danger, these officers made a split-second tactical decision to overtake the suspect's vehicle and prevent further harm. During the intervention, the suspect's vehicle struck the Fallsburg patrol car before becoming disabled. The suspect was taken into custody without further incident. Through decisive action under hazardous conditions, these officers prevented what could have resulted in a serious injury or loss of life. Their courage, judgment, and commitment to public safety reflect the higher standards of law enforcement service. For actions under adverse and dangerous circumstances and for preventing likely injury to members of the community, you are again hereby awarded the Meritorious Service Award. In case anybody forgot, it's the first guy hired. I'm just going to throw that out there. Okay, lastly, but definitely not lastly, is Detective Chevalier. We saved, I guess we saved the best for last, right? Yeah. May 28th, 2024. This letter serves to formally recognize your exceptional service and dedication during a significant violent felony investigation in Fallsburg. You were involved in the investigation of a double stabbing that occurred in Woodburn. The investigation spanned 18 hours, required sustained focus, coordination, and commitment to duty under challenging circumstances. Through your collective efforts, 2 suspects were identified, treated, and charged with felony offenses, including assault and possession of a weapon. Your professionalism and persistence ensured that those responsible were brought to justice. The scope, duration, and successful resolution of the investigation reflect a high level of dedication and teamwork. Your actions contributed directly to the safety of the community and reinforce the department's commitment to holding offenders accountable. For your outstanding service and highly unusual accomplishment under demanding conditions, you are hereby awarded the Meritorious Service Award. Okay, almost done, I'm sorry. I was like- I think I didn't bring everybody here tonight. This also tags on to the pursuit of Collins, last word comment on. August 10th, 2025. You assisted in the investigation and coordination of a serious incident involving an armed suspect who engaged in dangerous, multiple jurisdictional pursuit and committed felony hate crimes. Through your professionalism, investigative efforts, and coordination with assisting agencies, the suspect was charged with multiple felonies and remanded at Sullivan County Jail. Your diligence ensured that a significant threat to the community was fully investigated and appropriately prosecuted. Your actions reflect credit upon yourself and the Fallsburg Police Department. You are now hereby awarded the Honorable Service Bar.
Make a face or something, make it look different.
Okay, and the last 2 for John are both the Gallantry Star. The first one is from 2024 in September. Serves to formally recognize your exceptional enforcement efforts and dedication to protecting the citizens of Fallsburg. On August 25th, 2024, you successfully brought into custody suspects responsible for a string of burglaries affecting multiple businesses in Loch Shildrick area over a period of several months. Through coordinated investigative efforts and collaborations with the Village of Liberty Police Department, you identified the suspect vehicle and conducted surveillance that ultimately led to the enforcement action. When officers attempted to stop the vehicle, the operator fled, initiating a car pursuit that concluded with the vehicle being boxed in and disabled. Both suspects fled on foot into the woods, creating additional hazards and uncertainty. Through determination, tactical coordination, and professionalism, you pursued and apprehended both individuals without further incident. Your actions directly ended a pattern of criminal activity that had negatively impacted local businesses and residents. The removal of these offenders from the community restored a sense of safety and accountability. For your coordinated efforts, professionalism under evolving conditions, and the successful apprehension of individuals who pose a significant threat to the community, you are hereby awarded the Gallantry Star. That also has a 2 in it.
So it's a different angle.
This is probably my favorite award, I think, we've ever given out. July 14th, 2025, Detective John Chevalier spearheaded a criminal investigation that resulted in one of the largest illegal firearm seizures in Sullivan County history. What began as a stolen property complaint evolved into a major weapons investigation through the detective's initiative, attention to detail, and investigative skill. Through analysis of social media evidence, the detectives uncovered information indicating that a convicted felon was unlawfully in possession of multiple firearms. Working in coordination with the Sullivan County DA's office, the detectives prepared and secured a search warrant authorized by a Supreme Court judge. Upon execution of the warrant in the Village of Liberty and with the assistance from the Village of Liberty Police Department, detectives seized 6 illegally possessed semi-automatic handguns, 3 assault weapons, 7 rifles, 1 pump-action shotgun, more than 15 high-capacity magazines, hundreds of rounds of ammunition, tactical vests, ballistic helmets, and numerous firearm components. 2 individuals were arrested and charged with multiple felony counts of criminal possession of a weapon in the 2nd degree and 3rd degree and were remanded to Sullivan County Jail. Through your diligence, initiative, and unwavering commitment to the public safety, you removed a significant and dangerous cache of illegal weapons from the community. Your actions directly enhanced the safety and security of the residents of the town of Fallsburg and surrounding jurisdictions. For your outstanding investigative work and for the rest of these 2 who pose a major threat to the community, you are hereby awarded the Gallantry Star. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you
Can
for
we
your time.
take a picture?
I'm sorry,
Hold on.
we have one more.
Can we take a picture with all the, okay.
We have one more. You can't have great officers without great leadership. Chief Pavesi, can you?
Yeah, shit, sliced it up.
So Chief Pavesi, then Detective Pavesi, this letter serves to formally recognize your outstanding enforcement efforts and dedication to narcotics interdiction within the town of Fallsburg. On October 25th, 2018, during the course of an investigation conducted in the town of Fallsburg, you developed information and evidence that resulted in the arrest of Jason Perulli for criminal possession of controlled substance in the 1st degree, a Class A1 felony under New York State penal law. Your investigation led to the seizure of 8 clear plastic bags containing large quantities of crack cocaine with an aggregate weight of approximately 363 grams. That's a lot. Well exceeding the statutory threshold of 8 ounces. This significant seizure removed a substantial amount of dangerous narcotics from circulation within our community. The successful apprehension and prosecution of a narcotics offender in possession of this volume of a controlled substance demonstrates diligence, investigative skill, and a strong commitment to protecting the residents of the town of Fallsburg from the harmful effects of illegal drugs. In recognition of your efforts and the successful removal of a significant narcotics quantity from the streets, you are hereby awarded the Drug Buster Award.
Okay, can we have a picture with all the officers, please?
Oh, wait, you got 45 minutes.
No.
I'm going with that.
Line it up.
I know, right?
What, the short ones get in front? Okay, where should I go?
Miranda, you just said short ones in the front, you're definitely in the front.
Sergeant.
All right.
Thank you.
Keep grinding. Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah.
pictures are gonna be involved.
The Knicks game, but that's not till. Okay, up next, we have citizens' comments.
Yeah, James Legari.
Mr. Supervisor, members of the board, I want to thank you and our town attorney, Richard, for preparing the right to farm law. As you heard from Amy Burkett Carey, Jerry Skoda, and myself, and I think Jerry Skoda gave you guys all of the numbers, agriculture and farming play an important role in our town and throughout Sullivan County. We are also speaking on behalf of the many local farmers who grow the fruits, the vegetables, and other agricultural products sold at farmers markets across the county. It's important to recognize that many of the people shopping at these markets are visitors from New York City and the surrounding areas. These visitors contribute significantly to our local economy and are drawn not only to Sullivan County's natural beauty, but also to the quality of our farms, our markets, and our locally grown food. Protecting farmland and farmers' rights to farm helps preserve an important part of Sullivan County's economy and rural character. Agriculture supports local jobs, small businesses, tourism, and the broader network of businesses connected to farming and local food production. DiMaggio Cheese and Mary's Chickens, just to name two. Passing a strong right to farm law sends a clear message that this town values and supports its agricultural community and recognizes the importance of preserving farming for future generations. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all.
That's it?
Yeah.
Nobody else? Okay. With that, we'll move into our agenda. Item 1, motion to approve town board minutes 5/27/26.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Item 2, motion to approve employment in the Parks and Rec Department for Michelle Prokop as an office clerk with a pay rate of $16.25 effective 6/1/26. Matthew Fanislaw as a laborer with a pay rate of $16.25 effective 6/1/26. And Bo Mueller as a laborer with a pay rate of $16.25 effective 6/1/26.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Item 3, motion to approve the following for summer camp. Department of Health Compliance Safety Plan, Department of Health Required Background Check and Sex Offender Database Scan, Employee Handbook based on the DOH guidelines, approval of camper discipline policy, approval of emergency telephone number for the DOH needed for permit, and approval of employee harassment policy.
Second.
All in favor? Item 4, resolution number 43 of 2026, approving a sewer transportation corporation for the KJ Estates project.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 5, resolution 44 of 2026, authorizing the adoption by the town board of the town of Fallsburg of local law number 2 of 2026, local law extending the term of the town supervisor, repealing local law number 5 of 2015, town of Fallsburg Code, Article 4, sections 48-8 through 48-12, local law extending the term of town supervisor, replacing with local law extending the term of town supervisor and providing for the effectiveness upon approval at the November 3rd, 2026 election.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
I'm a hard no.
A hard no. Motion passes. Soft yes for you? Okay. Item 6, resolution number 45 of 2026, authorizing an intermunicipal agreement with Fallsburg Central School District for the collection of taxes.
Motion.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Number 7, resolution number 46 of 2026 is scheduling a public hearing to consider proposed Town of Fallsburg Local Law number 3, 2026, Town of Fallsburg Right to Farm Law for July 1st, 2026 at 6 p.m.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that's it.
And then, just for the record, that's also going to be referred to the county for 239, which is also part of the resolution, just to make it a matter of record. It is physically in the resolution, but it'll be on the record. For mandatory 239.
So up next, we have a discussion item, the Manhattan Film Festival, presented by Barbara Schmidt.
Barbara, you need some help?
I don't know if it's wide enough, is it?
Before Barb gets started, I just want to recognize we have a dignitary that just walked in, Mr. Steve Burke. Welcome.
Sure, I think so. Yep. Welcome.
Okay, so folks, I'm very happy to be in front of you again. What I'm here to ask is that the town of Fallsburg is the sponsor of the Manhattan Short Film Festival again. We've done this every year in the town of Fallsburg since, well, let me give it to everybody. You're not chocolate.
I love chocolate.
Thank you.
So, what I'm giving you is actually last year's. So if you read the synopsis and think, wow, I really want to see that, you're just like a year late, but that tells you how great everything is going to be and how attractive the programming is for this year. So to be very specific, what the Manhattan Short Film Festival is, it's one night of 10 short films that are international in nature, which means there's going to be over 1,000 short films submitted to the folks in Manhattan, and they have to sift through the 1,000, sometimes it's like 1,500, whatever, and they're gonna pick 10 movies that they're gonna show in one night for like a little over 2 hours. And so we're going to have it at the, if you folks approve, the Hurleyville Performing Arts. The very first year we did it, it was when Arnold was our Parks and Rec, and it was COVID that year, and so we had it outside in the bleachers, and everybody had a great time. A lot of times when I talk about it, I remark that one of the movies was so moving, in the dark, in Morningside Park, I could hear grown men crying, because it had a beautiful story about a guy and his dog, and it really hit the people. So this is great. If the town is willing to host this for a very light fee of $600, we'll be able to present it to everybody within the town of Fallsburg and whoever wants to come at no charge. So that's the ask. Some theaters charge a fee, but if you folks as a nonprofit entity do it, then we can make it free for the people, and then everybody can come whether they have revenue or not. The other thing that's exciting about this is that for that 1 week, all over the world, the same set of movies are shown, and at the end of the night, well actually in the beginning when they walk in, I hand out ballot cards so that everybody can vote on the favorite movie and on their favorite actor. And then in October, it's all announced, and I will tell you, every year, Fallsburg always picks the winner. So I think the people of the people of Fallsburg have really good taste because we're in tune with the whole world who's voting on this. Now, I know last year when we had this, there was one stipulation that you asked, that we only have it under our auspices, that we only have it in the town of Fallsburg. And so that worked out really well, because not only did we have 2 nights last year at Hurleyville Performing Arts, but we were also able to have a night at the library right here in South Fallsburg. So the nights, oops, I touched my phone so much that I lost the dates, here it is. The nights that Hurleyville Performing Arts suggested, because again, we have to do it all within this 1 week worldwide. So Hurleyville Performing Arts selected Thursday, September 24th at 6 p.m. and then another showing at Saturday, October the 3rd at 7 p.m. And then we'll see what date in between those two the Fallsburg Library comes up. So I think that's everything I want to say about it. Does anybody have any questions?
Just a quick question, the money that we sponsor, that is going to the film, to get the films or to pay the theater?
No, it goes to do the films.
Okay.
So the guy who's the production guy, Nick Mason,
Right.
he's the one who has the staff who watches the thousands of movies.
Uh-huh.
He also gives me the packet, like I get a marketing packet.
Okay.
So I get this, which I give out to all the people as programs, I give them the ballot cards.
But the venues, they do
They
it,
do it for
they're
free.
confident.
It's just so nice of them, because, you know, after you've sat on bleachers, it's kind of nice to be in the comfy Hurleyville Performing Arts, because
Yeah.
those are really comfy seats.
Yeah.
And we get people from all walks of life. Some people come year after year and they look forward to it. Also, on the ballot card, there's a place where people can get on Nick's mailing list. So everybody gets invited. Like if they came to any movie, there will be a web page that says, these are the nights in the town of Fallsburg that you can come and see this show.
What was the winner last year, out of curiosity?
Oh,
It's
you know
one of
what?
these, obviously.
It's one of those, it's the one, the Yom Kippur one.
No,
Is that the one that says Yom Kippur?
no, we're sin.
That was
Oh, no,
Yom Kippur.
Okay. Oh,
So just in a nutshell, what that was, is it happens to be Yom Kippur, and the family is on a technology blackout. They've made an agreement that they're not going to look at their cell phones or do anything digital, and so they spend the night telling each other their sins, and it goes from like little sins for the kids to something huge. And so the audience loved it, and Fallsburg picked it as #1, and then the world picked it as #1.
you should do that one night here.
For next year. Listen, we do it every year, so I mean, make a motion to do it.
Okay, how about a motion to close?
Motion to close.
Second?
So, did you give Barb an answer?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Oh,
I just
We-
made a
Decide right now?
Jeff just made a motion.
Motion.
No,
Oh.
we usually talk about it and then talk at the next meeting.
Unless everybody is like so sure they want it, so
No,
Yeah,
let's
this
not
is
keep
an
them
easy
more in
one.
it's an
suspense.
easy
All
one,
right.
make anything to come back.
you wanna,
You wanna make the
We
motion?
do
I
it.
make a motion, that's it, then.
Motion.
Second.
oh,
Second.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Awesome, thank you all so much. I'm very happy to be able to tell people early. Usually I can't tell anybody until after you say yes, so thank you.
No, I assume we, okay. Fine with me.
I make a motion, adjourn.
Okay, do I have a second?
Thanks so much.
Second.
Anything-
All in favor?
Aye. Hold on, is there a
Who's the second?
Right.
Do you
Do
have
we have any
anything
executive
for
session?
executive session? No?
I told you about the phone, so everybody knows.
We have no cell service.